Hey, what is up, y'all? It is Steve with Mission Uber, the YouTube channel that documents my journey as I drive down the debt while having a little fun live streaming as I do it. I hope to get back out and start doing some Uber again. Just in transition here, man. I'm just enjoying this live stream stuff. You know, it's very slow going. We've got Blue Line God in the house again. I really appreciate that. He's absolutely my number one subscriber for sure. Giving away $1,000 at the end of 2021. Even if you miss the stream and you come across it after it's already aired, that's what I want you to know. At the end of 2021, I'm giving away $1,000. Gonna pick a subscriber out of a hat, or how I'm gonna pick them, I'm not exactly specifically sure, but it'll be a random drawing. And if I pick a subscriber that's at least engaged in my channel at least a little bit, commenting on videos, kind of like Blue Line here, who shows up and like spends a few minutes with some strange guy in glasses and a black hat, then I'll send you $1,000. I mean, that's not such a bad idea. Again, all you got to do is subscribe. This channel is sponsored by The Heart Life, right here. If you need anything health-related, food, exercise routines, motivation, give them a call. Check them out on Instagram. I'm sure they're on the internet somewhere. Got to get their, you know, what do you call it? Website address. I don't think they have one yet. I'll have to double check. Got to call them up. Say, yo, what's up? I'm trying to promote your stuff here. Tell me how people can reach you. All right, so I got that out of the way, the $1,000 giveaway and the sponsorship. Important stuff to let you know. Subscriber total's going up. I don't know why. Who would want to watch me do anything? But I appreciate it. Like 1,400 people. And it's kind of cool, you know. It's not exactly PewDiePie numbers, but I'll take it. It's a lot of fun. And again, this channel is about me and my documenting my journey out of debt. And when it comes to this number right here, it's going to come down again a little bit at the end of this stream. Show you how much that I knocked off the debt. And then I'll explain a little bit, you know, like what I'm doing to knock it off. And it didn't sound right. Knock it off. Yeah. Knock one out. I think that's the term that is a little bit. All right. The conversation tonight is about the vaccinations, the current events, that the vaccination movement that we're seeing around the world. And there's just a lot going on, especially in other countries, and it's coming here. These vaccinations are like your key to getting back to normal. And it feels as if somehow, some way, certain groups are using vaccinations for whatever reason to kind of manipulate or maybe do something to make all of us fall into some sort of line. I don't know. I just get a funny feeling about it. You know, I can be somewhat of a conspiracy theory guy, but I don't really get too deep into it. I just consider the possibilities that are out there of anything. And one of the things I was thinking about and wondering is, will Uber and Lyft adopt a policy in the near future requiring drivers and passengers, I would imagine, to be vaccinated before they can use their app? And if that's the case, well, it's going to be real interesting to see what happens. Now, I don't think that they're exactly going to do that just yet, because I've been reading that Uber and Lyft are struggling to find drivers. So they're not going to want to, you know, pigeonhole themselves into not being able to get the type of services that they want to get out there for people trying to find rides. And in fact, I saw a story just recently that Uber is offering, I guess, Uber and Lyft, they're offering free rides to people to go get vaccinated. Now, that was interesting. You know, I mean, a company giving away their product for free so people can get vaccinated. I mean, there's just so much more to this vaccination and the powers that are behind it. And like, it's really intriguing to me, like how and why there's such a push to get people vaccinated when, as far as I can tell, the virus, which is real, people, they've definitely gotten sick. I've known people that get sick and, they get real sick. In fact, I think I had it 2 years ago and I was like laid out, coughing, wheezing. It was bad. As bad as it is, I don't see people dropping dead all over the place, but there's this crusade to get people vaccinated with the virus. And it just makes me so nervous when there's like any sort of pressure on people in society to do something, right? I'm the type of person that if people are out there telling me I have to do something, I'm going to probably resist, at least in the very early stages. When you have a vaccine that, as far as I know, a vaccine takes 10 years to develop. Did you know that? A vaccine takes 10 years in its totality to come out with the vaccine, to start administering the vaccine, to get data on the vaccine, to be able to do studies after the vaccine has been administered. They have, groups, they have study groups over a period of time, years, to see what the long-term side effects might be. And there's no data on any of that because they just developed these things. 3 companies, by the way, developed this vaccine within a matter of 10 months. When it takes like 10 years to completely develop a vaccine that's FDA approved. And I know that they got an emergency release of the vaccine before the approval, which still has not happened. So if you're like me, thinking, what could happen? Probably nothing. I'm going to hope that nothing happens, but all these people that have been vaccinated, is something going to happen to them? We don't know, right? We're going to find out. But one thing is for sure is that it's changing the way people do business. It's changing the way people live their lives. It's changing the way people even people are changing their way they view other people. Like if you're not getting the vaccine, some people are like, oh, you're an anti-vaxxer. You're one of those. And it's really just a case where I'm just like, I don't know. I just want to be careful. Yeah, I mean, the side effects could include anything from liver failure. We've already seen, I think, some blood clots. And yes, you definitely could glow in the dark. One day you could be walking around glowing in the dark. Anyway, that is what's happening. There's no way around it. This is happening everywhere. This is something that's going to be taking over as our new norm, vaccinations. And I can see that there's a time in the very near future where you are not going to be able to buy or sell anything, won't be able to possibly work, even leave your house unless you're vaccinated. So it brings me back. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on about that. But my question is, what will happen with Uber and Lyft? And really any side hustle that you do, are you going to have a vaccination to be able to work? That could be coming around the corner very, very soon. But one thing that continues is people are still whacking out over masks and social distancing. And like I said, now the vaccine, right? So gonna kind of wrap this stream up here as, again, I'm just kind of provoking thought. But here's a story. Again, it's happened again. This one, I think, in California. Another Uber driver gets into it with his riders over masks. Check it out.
To other news now, attacked on the job. An Uber driver says he was blindsided and injured all over mask protocols. As Fox 6's Derica Williams shares, She's got a story, and we do want to warn you, some of the images may be disturbing.
With blood pouring from his eye, Wasim Eldari manages to catch the man who he says allegedly caused it on camera. It was an incident this Uber driver said scarred him physically and emotionally.
I feel sad, I feel attacked, feel bad, I don't feel safe.
He said he was picking up a group of passengers who requested a ride when one of the men became rude and violent.
I see me open the mask, like here, one no use it. I said, please, this is the community, you can use the mask. He started to give me bad words.
Asking them to kindly get out of the car when
he come in for my door, he punched my door, my window. I said, why you do like that? Keep down. I get my video, I want to take the record. I left like that, I don't see anything. Just punch my eye, I bleeding.
But when Eldari looked for help,
I am the call the police for help me, not come give me the ticket.
Initially, Milwaukee police said 2 individuals were involved in an argument and allegedly struck each other. Both individuals were cited, but Eldari says it's not true. Friday, police now say criminal charges will be referred to the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office. Meanwhile, as stitches are healing, other wounds from the incident have not.
I should be trying looking for another job if this is not safe job.
Installing a camera on his vehicle for his own general safety.
We respect the law. We, all the people under the law. We see the judge what he can say, and I see my lawyer because I am in my job.
In Milwaukee, Derica Williams, Fox 6 News.
And there you go. More people whacking out on each other over masks, right? I mean, these drivers are told that they have to adhere to the policies of the masks, the mask mandates, and so they do what they've got to do. And then you have the people don't want to wear masks and they freak out, and it puts these drivers in a really, really tough situation. And you know, a lot of people suggest, like, Emma, hey, just don't drive people. You won't have a problem, you know, getting your eye blackened. And that's very true. I've done point pickup, and I think that's my favorite one to do is point pickup besides the Uber and Lyft. And there are a lot of other side hustles out there that are really great without having to have strangers in your car. But anyway, you know, the question for me is, will Uber and Lyft require us to get a vaccination? And I'd love to know, what would you do? What are you going to do if they require you to get vaccinated to be able to keep your job? Whether it's driving Uber or Lyft or anywhere, right? People calling it the mark of the beast. And I don't know. It seems kind of strange that people are being forced to do stuff. And if you're getting the vaccine, that's cool. I'm sure it's just fine. And I do not begrudge anybody wanting to get the vaccine. I got a lot, and I know lots of people that got the vaccine. My wife got the vaccine. And you know, that's cool, all cool, but I see this quickly going in a different direction. It's becoming honestly, I've said it before, it's like a cult. It's becoming a cult, this whole vaccine thing. And it can be a cult on both sides, like people not getting the vaccine because they're afraid of whatever, you know, Satan's blood being injected into your arm. Could be. You don't know. I just think we just need to have a free choice to be able to get the you know, whether we want to get the vaccine or not. And what's up, CC Ryder? HIPAA law. I cannot tell them if I'm vaccinated or not. Right. And the HIPAA law, that could go out the window, right? I mean, so many other things have gone out the window. I mean, it's a stroke of a pen. They don't even have to change the law. They just declare something, and then we all have to follow it. Like the whole pandemic thing. You know, here in Buffalo, and I don't want to ramble too long here, but here in Buffalo, when the virus started and people were, you know, definitely a little concerned about it. I was concerned about it in the very beginning. Not concerned about it really much at all anymore, right? But in the very beginning, they passed a mandate that you had to eat food. You had to have a meal if you drank beer in a bar. What does that have to do with the COVID virus? Right? Is COVID less transmittable if you've had a meal? And is it more transmittable if you had a beer without a meal? It made no sense. But it even got crazier than that. Here in the Buffalo, New York area, we're all about our buffalo wings, chicken wings, blue cheese, no ranch. You don't be putting no ranch on your chicken wings. It's sacrilegious. But Cuomo declared that buffalo wings, but chicken wings were not a meal. And so they were, for the first few weeks, they were omitted from the list of things that you had to eat with your beer. My whole point is the government will just they'll just declare things, and we just all of a sudden say, okay, I can't have chicken wings with my beer. Got it. Totally understand. Got to wear masks. Okay, got it. Got to stand 6 feet apart. Okay, got it. So how long will it be until they say you can't have a job until you get a vaccine? And then you're like, oh, okay, got it. And the question is, will Uber and Lyft eventually do that? And I do love Duff's wings. I prefer my favorite wings here in Buffalo. If you're ever in Buffalo or if you live in Buffalo, is one of two places. Bar Bill. There's one on Sheridan and there's one in East Aurora. And the other great place to get wings is a place you'd never expect to get great wings, but it's Hilltop Restaurant in Newfane, New York. These wings are outrageous. And CC Ryder, you and your ranch can go jump in a lake of French dressing because you gotta have blue cheese with your buffalo wings. Blue cheese. It's like what's a okay, you know what comparison, an analogy is? Do you ever pour grape juice on your cereal? No. You know why? Because cereal requires milk. Now you can have 2% milk or skim milk or whatever. But you certainly don't be putting grape juice or orange juice or beer in your cereal. A beer might be good, though. That might be good. You still love me, and I still love you. All right, we're going to now wrap this up with my debt clock countdown. I'm so excited. Check this out. Just working. Not maybe as hard as I should, but, there we go. Boom. There's a debt clock down to just about $33,000. $33,000. You got to have milk on your cereal. Hey, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can win $1,000 at the end of 2021. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Give this old, creepy, weird guy a thumbs up for sympathy. And then comment below. What do you think? Would you get the vaccine so you can keep your job and go shopping or whatever? Or would you fight the powers that be, and just wait a few years before you get your vaccine because you want to see what happens to all those people? Are they going to start glowing? Are they going to turn into zombies? That could happen. You never know what's going on. All right, it was really awesome hanging with you guys. I love it. Going to keep doing this. Got to bring back some trivia. Got to do something more fun next Saturday night. It's going to be fun. We're going to do something fun. CC, Emma, Blue Line, and anybody that saw this after it aired. I love you guys. I do. Love you.